Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. MLB The Show brings you baseball on a rainy night. The Atlanta Braves going up against 2 outs, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Conley. Lined into right. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And the Braves go down quietly. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Back after this on the show. Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Peter Cruz.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Man at second. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Didn't quite have enough. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. In there safely.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Nolan. Up next for Atlanta.
We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
That clips a corner.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And now the lefty, runner on the go. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Headed for the plate, throws to second. Not going to get him, he's in there.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brady House. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Move to second. Conley back in on a dive.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
In the air, right field, sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, throw cut off to third. Not in time, he's safe.
Now batting, number 66.
Runner at third, 2 gone. Now it's the shortstop, Sebastian Walcott. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and third, 2 away. And now it's going to be Luke Gold. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Top half of inning number 4. Line drive. Base hit. Runner from third in to score. And they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there.
1 out. Runner at second. And now the right fielder.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
The Braves up by 2 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Hit hard, that gets through. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. And he's out easily.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there.
All set for the top of the 6th. Now in for the Braves, Matt Conley. Coronado back to work. puts it in the air out towards left center. Sizes this one up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Man at first with one gone. Now here is Brian Kim. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit. Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you...
We go to the 8th, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Conley. The pitch. Right side. Pulls it in for the out.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapse and just...
Here's Nolan Gorman.
Now back.
Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Makes the grab. Runner tags it second to third.
Then I got to get home for lunch.
Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have. It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, it looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this.
And now Matt Conley.
Batting third, the left fielder, Matt Conley.
Going 1.
0-1.
Kicks and fires. That one in the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Harris, the lead runner out at second. Swanger on at first with nobody out.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below.
Now it's the Reds DH.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Thompson.
That one hammered left field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all these trying to...
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Conley.
Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. His 67th home run of the year. It's 3-3. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, or caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
So 2 down and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Brian Kim. The wide to kick the pitch. That one down the line. Oh, and it hits the base.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third base.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt
Conley goes 6 feet 3 inches, 28 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The pitch. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Swings and misses. And it's 2-1.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
And that one is lifted in the air. Drops steps, heads back on it. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Go ahead run on base. Now the left fielder, Matt Conley. He's already homered here in this one. Up the middle. Gorman throws out to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Matt Conley. He's already homered in this game. Hit in the air, center field. Settles under it. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta,
Conley with some solid production in the win. Only 1 hit, a home run.
I really liked how he looked in this one. He consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. Nice job.
the final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 12 runners on base. For the Reds, 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes.
Matt Conley next up for the Braves.
The left fielder, Matt Conley.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Let's go down quickly.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Conley.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. Braves strand 1, still no score.
Hey, let him fly.
Now batting, the left fielder, Matt Conley.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man at second. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And he deals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around third. He'll score easily, and they're up by 3.
The batter, the catcher, Jefferson Carroll.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And the batter now, Jefferson Carroll. He's 0 for 1. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And a pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Bottom of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Greg Davis.
The third baseman, Greg Davis.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That's back. He brought it back.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Matt Conley, 1 for 3. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Righty to the plate. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Foul ball. Harris stands in second with 2 gone. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. So Greg Davis, the next to hit for the Reds. In the air, left field. Conley racing over to make the catch.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now, oh, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles, look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Miami Marlins. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Conley. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That one missed.
2 strikes.
Runner on at third, one gone. And that one is inside. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation, right?
The left fielder, number 20.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
1-1, no strike.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Matt Conley.
Matt Conley.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Fouled off. He was late. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider, Ray.
Set for the last half of the seventh. And here's the first baseman, Richie McClellan. Swung on, belted. Conley going back on this one. He brought it back.
Rob's a potential solo shot right there. That'll fire your team up, but even more so the player. I'm excited to see how they respond.
One down. Now in for the Braves, Matt Conley.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off. Lasnewski, a former All-Star, 22 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. And now the count is even. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. House
stands in now and watches strike one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
1-1.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Conley, the base runner at first with 1 out. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, he's safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
The pitch. Hit in the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Gavin Cross.
Man at second here with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Gavin Cross. 2 outs. Got him. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins nothing. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for Miami, Sung-Chae Cheng. Line drive, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 3 runs, 4 hits with 1 error.
So up next, Matt Conley. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet.
Let her rip. One time.
Rip to short. On to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Braves go. So 1 out, nobody on. And now the first baseman, Richie McClellan. Hackenberg measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2023. 1 out, bases empty. That one lifted to left. Tracks it down for the out. That's out number 2.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these.
The left fielder, number 20.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the 2nd game of the series.
1 ball, 1
And a
strike.
pitch out, but nothing going on. Next offering way upstairs.
Come on now, 1 time right here.
Wouldn't
Inside,
chase that
ball 3.
time. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. His 68th homer of the year, and they add a pair. It's 3-0.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Now back.
Here's a big power threat. Matt Conley. His 2-run homer back in the 3rd was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Right here.
And there's a ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Jefferson Caro. The 1-1. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feet, there's 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7-8. Base is empty, 1 away. Jim Gill, the next to hit.
Galt certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
The Marlins yet to pick up a hit here. Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so.
And next for Atlanta, Matt Conley. He's already homered here in this one. Hot shot to third. Throws to first in time. Conley was a big contributor for them in the win.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves.
2 outs, nobody on. And here's the veteran outfielder, Matt Conley. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. On the ground. Over to first, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. And now the Marlins will have a crack at. So 2 away with nobody on. Gabriel Moreno, the next up for the Marlins. In the air, left field. And that's a fair ball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often, so got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Fish leading by 3, top half of inning number 4. And they'll do it again. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, that's a curveball that.
The left fielder,
Conley goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. His 69th homer of the year. And they add a couple more. It's 7-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
First and second, one out. And now for the Marlins, Manuel Ramirez. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Popped in the air, left field. Conley makes the grab on the run.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
One out, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Conley. He's already homered in this game.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Foul ball there. Oh, one down. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's two down. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Richie McClellan. Bounce to the left side, and it's off the bag. Fair ball.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there.
Matt Conley next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. This one in the air right field. Ramirez settles under this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schott. Runner on at first with one gone. Now in for the Braves, Matt Conley. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He will score and they take the lead. 1-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One out, runner at second. Jefferson Carroll next up for the Braves. Out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags at second. He thought about third, but won't take the chance and heads back to second. Man at second here with two away. Brady House next up for the Braves. And a pitch. That one gets down for a hit. Conley around third. He scores, and they take a two-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Conley.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 70 on the year. It's 6-0. Singy, he just tied Mickey Mantle with that swing. That's home run number 536.
Now, Boog, tying Mickey Mantle just puts you in a whole other class, and there's almost no bigger name in the sport than the Yankees' Mickey Mantle. Done a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam to drive in four. Really good job at the plate.
No outs. Runner at first. Now the left fielder. Lifted in the air down the left side. A little bloop single. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort.
Richie Lux up now for the Mets.
Get this guy out of here.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
2 on, 1 out. Hit in the air, left field, settles under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Back at Truist Park, bottom of the inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Matt Conley. Well, the right-hander back to work. These two offenses could put up runs in a hurry.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Hey, one pitch right here. One out.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding him with fastballs, and then...
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brian Castellano. The pitch. The other way. Conley pulls it in on the run.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue.
2 outs, nobody on. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Conley. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Just missed.
Ball 2.
Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Another homer, his 71st home run of the season, and they add on. It's 7-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to follow that type of ball.
Conley really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 7 runs on 6 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. For the Mets, 1 run, 7 hits. 1 error, they left 14 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone in Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
Okay, all set to go. And the batter now, Drew Jones.
The center fielder, Drew Jones.
And a 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Can't get there, base hit.
Batting second.
Man at second with 1 away. Matt Conley next up for the Braves. Fought off foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
2 strikes.
And now the lefty pitches in the dirt, and the count 1-2. One out and a runner at second here in the second and final game of the series.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
The 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Man at second. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Well done behind the dish. Now at the plate, Brett Beatty.
The third baseman, Brett.
One down, base is empty. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through this.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Conley.
And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That's a strike. The 1-2. And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much out.
That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they lead by 3.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And next for Atlanta, Jefferson Caro. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. That one out to right. Lux in position. Puts it away for the out.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Now the first baseman, Hans Gray. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second and final game of the series. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 2 down. Now the third baseman, Brady House. To the right side. Wow, nice play from his knees. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout. Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Not close with that one. Ball one. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And there's a ball. First and second here, no outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder. So up next, Julio Caballero. The 1-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game. And
back here in Atlanta, and now it's going to be Matt Conley. The wind and the pitch. Oviedo, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. That misses the zone, and 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. And the right-hander deals. And that one hammered Lux. Going back. And it hits the top of the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Jefferson Carroll next up for the Braves. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. And they add to the lead. It's 6-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brett.
Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Conley going back. In the air to make the catch.
It's got to be a short game. Then I got to get home for lunch.
Now batting, number 9.
That was an incredible moment, Brooks. 60 saves on the year is so special, and we know we won't forget this moment for a long time. He's been lights out all season.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Matt
The left
Conley.
fielder,
All around, I think if you asked any one in this organization, who's the best hitter in the lineup? They would say him.
And first offering is fouled off.
Hey, keep swinging that hot bat, huh?
2 outs. There's a swing and a miss.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over, and the Braves go down quietly, scoreless after 1.
up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Matt Conley.
Swings and misses. 1-1.
this is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 on, 1 out. Set down on strikes. And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called 3rd strike.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Kicks and fires. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So 2 down. And now here is Gavin Cross. The Braves trying to break this one open here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Hard hit to third. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. And the Braves will strand 3, but they lead it 3-0.
The left fielder, number 20.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And that one fouled off. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Chases that one upstairs.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 3. No outs. Runner at first. And now Brooks Baldwin. That one lifted to left. Can't get there. Base hit. Throw cut off to second. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get.
2 outs, nobody on. Matt Conley getting ready to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Up the middle. Dives, but he kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Two outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jefferson Caro. Conley, the runner at first with 2 gone. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. One left for Atlanta, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. One out, base is empty. Brooks Baldwin steps in for the Royals. One down, base is empty. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. Makes the grab and a leaping play at the wall.
Rob's a potential solo shot right there. That'll fire your team up, but even more so the player. I'm excited. When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling. It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can.
Matt Conley next up for the Braves. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Ball to strike. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away. Top of the second. So up now for Kansas City. Enrique Bradfield Jr. This one lifted in the air. Left field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Liner, base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. He's in there.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count.
The left fielder, number 20. Matt Conley.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. His 72nd home run of the season. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, dude. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt
Conley goes 6 feet 3 inches, 28 years old, and he's a 5-time MVP, and he's left his mark on this game of baseball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And the right-hander deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Rutledge collects, fires to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2. Back here in Atlanta, all set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Cole Young. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. The tag out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out.
Back at Truist Park. On to the bottom of the eighth. Here's the left fielder, Matt Conley. And a pitch. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His 73rd home run of the season. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
And that ties the single-season home run record. His next long ball will put him all alone on top of the list.
The excitement's been building for weeks, Boog, and now he's matched one of the most iconic records in professional sports. Every single at-bat from here on out is going to be an event as he tries to take the record.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Matt Conley. He's provided a couple of memorable moments already today.
Yeah, Boog, two impactful home runs, and the second one came in the 8th inning. This guy's swinging a red-hot bat in this one.
Pitch misses, and that is ball one. And a base hit into right. And now the winning run is on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ball four, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now in for the Braves, Brady House. 2 on, 2 outs. Now this is in the air down the line. DeLuca on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Atlanta. This ball game still tied 5-all. And we're back. We're in extras here. And to the plate for Kansas City, Brooks Baldwin. Man at second. Boots it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw
Conley with a valiant job in defeat. Cracked a pair of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious
Matt Conley next up for the Braves.
The left fielder, Matt Conley.
One kid told me here. Here we go.
First pitch, not close. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Outside. And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And here it comes. On a bounce right side. Whips it to first on the run. On target. He got him. Nice play.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Jefferson Carroll. The left fielder, number 20, Matt Conley.
Swings through that one.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there. Here's the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr.
Oh, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out.
Could be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Oh, the throw is over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Matt Conley.
Matt Conley.
The wind of the pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
On the ground to third. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So digging in, Matt Conley. On the verge of history. His next home run will break the single-season Major League record. And a swing and a miss. Cosgrove, in his 9th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That's inside, and the count 1-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swing, and this ball is clobbered. No doubt about it. There it goes. Gone. The single-season home run record.
What a moment. You know he's feeling it on the inside. This is an achievement that will define his career. Something that's bigger than even the sport itself.
No doubt about it. No matter where he goes from here, he'll always be remembered for this amazing season and this moment. And we've been anticipating this for weeks, but it doesn't make it any less special. A remarkable accomplishment in what has been a remarkable season for him. A moment that will live on in baseball history for a long time.
Absolutely no question about it. This is something we are very lucky to be able to witness.
Conley kept that hitting streak going. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Welcome back to MLB Tonight. Robert Flores with Carlos Pena and Dan O'Dowd, and pretty much all anyone in the baseball world is talking about right now. The new single-season home run record. What a run it has been. Guys, how do you make sense of what we've seen?
This is absolutely awesome. So exciting. I thought I was going to run out of placatas, but just watching this unfold, the discipline that it takes to stay focused on your approach day in and day out.
Yeah, discipline plus the fact the amount of pressure that you're dealing with as you get closer to the award makes it very special.
Well, congratulations again to the new single-season home run record holder.
This place is red. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. On the hill here today, Owen Murphy.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Two outs. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, he tried to be aggressive, see if he could get that much closer to home plate, but an absolutely perfect throw from the outfield. Exciting play to end the inning.
Matt Conley next up for the Braves. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power?
That's right. That one's in there, 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Sends it across to first, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Braves. We played an inning. No score. Back here in Atlanta, all set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Miguel Vargas. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Conley grabs it on the run.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy.
Game one of the division series. Here's a big power threat. Matt Conley. Jones back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Robert going back. And that one's gone. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but
Luis Robert now.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
The 1-2. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third. The tag out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong as a really nice throw came into third. You know, as a player, you hear all the time about flushing a bad game and moving on. That's never more important than in the postseason. If you lose this game, you can't let it affect the rest of the series.
And a foul ball. That one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight.
And welcome back to the ballpark. To the batter now, Miguel Vargas. The pitch. Ground ball left side. Oh, and it hits the base.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
1 out. Runner at second. Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. The pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Conley sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Here's the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play. But, man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
One down. Matt Conley getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in Game 1 to set the tone.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that...
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Ryan Nelson.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And that's outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball, left side. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Jefferson Carroll. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Back here in Atlanta. And now the right fielder, Frank Lopez.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Pulls it in on the run. And there's 1 away. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. Makes the grab for the second out.
For me, Boog, a game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game, the Kansas City Royals.
We're in the second game of this division series. And the batter will be the shortstop, Tommy Troy. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Left field, way back there. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night.
That one fouled off.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And a up into center field, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Oh, the throw is wild. First and third, 2 away. Jefferson, Carroll next up for the Braves. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Matt Conley getting ready to hit. He's a guy who does it all. Fought off foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. So the tying run at second. That one misses. Now 1-2. On the ground. And it's just foul. That was close. And another ball.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
The 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in game 2. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Here comes a pitch. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. And the Braves will strand 3. Still down by a count of 4-2. First and second, no outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tommy Troy. The Giants trying to break this one open here in the late stages of game 2. And there's a base hit to left. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. The tag out.
Well, Blue, you have to be able to trust your coaches in this spot. That's what baseball is all about. You're relying on the people around you to set you up for success. Players need to rely on their coaches the same way they rely on their teammates.
First and second, 1 out. Luis Robert now. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in game 2 of the NLDS. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. French headed for the plate. The throw in. And he's got no chance. He's out.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement. Well, one of the goals in the postseason is to split on the road and play very well at home. They did just that with the win today, evening it up at 1-1.
from San Francisco, California, we're live at Oracle Park. The show presents the National League Division Series. The Atlanta Braves taking on the San Francisco Giants. Just about set to go. And pitching here today, Daniel Nair.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Matt Conley. He's a guy who does it all. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the series, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round triple.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Oswald Peraza.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
And a 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it.
The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez, Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland. And, man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
Out towards left center. Robert makes the grab. 2 down. And now the DH, Oswald Peraza.
The designated hitter.
Home team down a run here in Game 3. And that's a fair ball.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle.
And now Matt Conley. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. And it's 1-1. Out to center. Robert moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. So digging in, Matt Conley. He's already homered here in this one. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up. Now in for the Braves, Matt Conley. He's already homered in this game.
Yeah, let's go. Put a charge into one right here. Let's go.
Fought off foul. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And that one fouled off. Hard ground ball, base knock. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe. It's 5-2.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Jefferson Caro will hit next. First and second, 2 down here in the late stages of game 3. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hauls it in to end the inning. So an incredible rally here at the top of the ninth has completely flipped the script of this game. It's the Braves 5 and the Giants 2.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show presents the National League Division Series. The Atlanta Braves taking on the San Francisco Giants. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Chomby. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just to win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that can put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, Jordan Balazovic.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Man at first, Matt Conley. Next up for the Braves. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. In the air, left side. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
And digging in for San Francisco, Miguel Vargas.
Get him the chase right here.
And here it comes. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Conley pulls it in on the run. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Now the left fielder, Matt Conley. Balazovic back to work.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
And a swing and a miss. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series. It was a huge momentum swing. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jefferson Caro. Popped up right side. Vargas under this one. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
One gone, runner at first. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Brady House. Bounce to the right. It's through for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So up next, Gavin Cross.
Designated hitter, Gavin Cross.
That's hard hit in the line. Looks like extra bases. The run scores from second, and they lead by 2. And that's a double.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Conley.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That one way inside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 4. Ripped on the ground to second. To first. And that is that. Down in order go the Braves, but they lead at 4-1. So 2 down.
Now
Miguel Vargas now at the plate.
Vargas.
2 outs. Line drive and a base hit right there. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double. Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's the power speed combo. Matt Conley. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
In the air out towards right center. Lopez sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. And up next for San Francisco, Oswald Peraza. The Braves leading by 3 late here in Game 4. Down the line, it's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now in for the Braves, Matt Conley. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that's outside. And it's 1-0.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Makes the sliding stop. The throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Braves go down quick. Here's the left fielder, Matt Conley. We talk about guys with good speed. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. First and second, one out. At the plate, Jefferson Carroll. 2 on, 1 out. That one to first, French. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So they get 3 runs on 3 hits.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.
The final line score for our ball.
Well, this place is red. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Just about ready to go. And our pitcher in this game, Owen Murphy. What do you look for here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. Brings it in for the third out. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. Stepping in the long ball threat, Matt Conley. The pitch. That one not close. Ball 1. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. On to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Conley.
And that one hammered. That's back. And that ball is out of here. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
So digging in, Matt Conley. He's already homered here in this one.
Conley.
And there's a foul ball. Perez, in his second season, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And a curve is down and in. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's a 1-1. There goes the runner. Pitch is high. Throw, safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now battle, the third baseman, Brady.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Brady House. Two outs. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
1-0 the final for Chris Singleton and our entire. About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you, and a lot riding on this one as these teams just about to get started. Today's starting pitcher, Ryan Nelson.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Matt Conley stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. This one in the air, right field, and makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
One out, base is empty. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. At the belt and fires. To third, and it's off the bag, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for two. The throw in. The tag out. 2 outs, base is empty. Roger Conklin steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
In the air, left field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Conley.
Outside low, ball one. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. Next offering upstairs.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You gotta be sharp.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there, and you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And that's ripped into left, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Brady House next up for the Braves. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten, but didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Stepping in, Gavin Cross. Got him. And that's the inning. So they strand a pair. We head to the fourth.
The left fielder, number 20.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Jefferson.
Matt Conley, the next to hit. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Sneaks through, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him. And now a wide throw to third.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
One down. And here is Jefferson Caro. And the right-hander deals. Hit in the air, left field. Stone pulls that one down. Runner tagging from third. To the plate, save! And the lead is up to 5.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Brady House.
Third baseman, Brady House.
Miller throws over, and he's back safely. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the plate.
So 2 down. Matt Conley next up for the Braves.
Conley.
Swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And that one almost got him. Two outs. Swung on, belted. Back there. Got all of that one. He shoots one out to right. It's 11-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tee.
Conley had a sensational showing in the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout.
Just about ready to roll, and on the hill in this one, Nick Frasso.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Matt Conley next up for the Braves.
Matt Conley.
Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
2 out, space is empty. That one fouled off. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We go to the bottom of the first. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Stephen Doe. And the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. But he's in there easily. That was an impressive swing, and you don't need StatCast to prove it, but I do think we need to know.
The left fielder, number 20. Matt
The drama always
Conley.
heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez, Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland, and man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
And he deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set up.
Down the third baseman. One down, base is empty. And it stays fair.
Couple of hits in a row for him.
The left fielder, number 20. Matt Conley.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of...
This team obviously needed to win this game. Down 2-0 in the series. You go down 3-0, players start packing their bags. They know that they're headed home. But
man at first, now in for the Braves, Matt Conley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Oh, right to the backstop.
0-1's the count.
Lux into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Not even close there. And that's ball one.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you have to quiet that down a little bit.
Ugly cut on the slider for strike three.
Oh, that slider was way out of the...
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Stephen Doe.
The first baseman, Steven.
And a payoff pitch. And it stays fair.
The left fielder, number 20.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
The catcher.
Bases loaded with one away. And now here is Jefferson Caro. Got it by him for the K.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
Right side. Casey makes the catch, and that'll do it. And next for L.A., Pete Crow Armstrong.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
Popped in the air, left field, snags it on the run, and there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Roger.
That catches the top part of the zone. Going one.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium. Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show.
Now it's the right fielder, Owen Casey. Hit hard, that gets through. Headed for the plate. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him. Right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
Matt Conley next up for the Braves. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That misses the zone. Ball one. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Inside, just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Nobody out. Runner at first. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Jefferson Caro next up for the Braves. First and second, no outs here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Not in time. He's safe. Bases loaded, nobody out. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Brady House. And he deals. Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And next is the designated hitter, Gavin Cross. All loaded up here in Game 4. On the ground to first, could be two. Throws to second for one, and a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
So two down, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter. Walcott whips it across, and that is the inning. One left for L.A. They're down 7-1. Base is empty, one away. And next for Atlanta, Matt Conley. 1 for 3. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that can steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And the first offering is not close.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-6. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Dalton Rushing. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with.
Oh, nice play. The throw. And what a play. Ball game.
Well, this was a huge win for this team. Instead of 2-2 in the series, they're comfortably now 3-1. One more win, and they take the series.
Welcome to Dodger Stadium. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And as we get set for Game 5, Chris, it seems like this series could still have a few twists and turns in it.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their absolute best, but for others, it can kind of prove to be an overwhelming scenario to face, and so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starter, Alexi Castilla.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Oh, 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs. Conley started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3 down. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Dalton rushing, getting ready to hit. At the belt and fires. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Fires it to the plate. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
1 run across in the frame so far here in Game 5. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, this is a great matchup that you just don't get to see very often. The reigning Cy Young Award winner against the reigning MVP. All eyes are on this battle right here.
Here's the 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that
base is empty, 1 away. And now the shortstop, Roger Conklin. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground to the left, and it kicks off the base. Fair ball.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a
Game 5 of the NLCS. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Matt Conley. The pitch. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 0-1.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Swings through that one for strike 2. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. So 2 down, Matt Conley next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That missed inside. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 5. Two outs. Just off the inside corner. 2-2. That one down the line and foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Two down, nobody on. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Jefferson Caro next up for the Braves. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 outs, nobody on. Roger Conklin digs in now.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Oh, he gloves it. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Coming up, Game 1 of the World Series on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. Today's starting pitcher, Owen Murphy.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
In the air, left field. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Matt Conley next up for the Braves. He's a guy who does it all. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
And he deals.
Oh. One ball, one strike.
Outside, 2-1. Man at first, one away. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Snags it on the run. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Jefferson Chero.
Douglas Francisco digs in now.
Douglas Francisco.
Left field, way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throws to second. Not in time. It's a double. That was an impressive swing, and you don't need stack. Game 1 of the World Series. Now in for the Braves, Matt Conley. The wind of the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Next offering upstairs.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. And the Braves have the lead now. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Daryl Peralta, the next to hit.
Peralta.
So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there are some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake.
Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Conley.
In the air, right side, and that'll fall for a base hit.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw. Save! Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Now all even up. That's to third, and that one handled. Throws to first in time, and there's two away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Hans Gray next up for the Braves with the tying run at the plate here in game one. Downstairs, and it misses ball four.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
So first and second with two outs. Here's the third baseman, Brady House. Swung on, belted. Back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. So they strand a pair. On to the seventh here in game one. It's the Tigers 3 and the Braves 1. One down. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Matthews.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Conley makes a nice running catch. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Conley. He's already homered here in this one.
Conley.
And first offering is fouled off.
So game one hasn't played out the way these fans had hoped, and losing the opener is never fun, but winning game two takes away the sting.
Well, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the lead. It's 6-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad. Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
And your final 11-3 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Atlanta Braves. One down. And next for Atlanta, Matt Conley. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Fought off foul. Perez, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. End of the first from Truist Park. No score. And next to hit for Detroit, Bill Canning.
First baseman, Bill Canning.
And here it comes. That one lifted to left. Can't get there. Base hit.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle. And
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Conley.
Count 1-0.
In the dirt. Runners stay put. That's ball one. One run across in the frame so far here in game two. Wouldn't chase that time.
good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one ripped. This one's got a chance. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. One run across. Another comes in to score. And they lead by 3.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Now batting.
So 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jefferson Carroll. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. They limit the damage here. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We head to the 4th inning now in game 2. It's the Braves 3 and the man at first. Zach Veen up now for the Tigers.
Zach Veen.
The Tigers trailing by 3 here in game 2 of the World Series. And that one is lifted in the air. Conley grabs it on the run. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Matthews.
Number 14.
The 1-2. Line drive. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 2 down.
Now batting.
Come on, Biggin.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rodriguez settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. So it's 4 runs for him. 2 hits. 1 was a home run. No errors. And 1 left on base. Bill Canning up now for the Tigers.
Number 12, Bill Canning.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Now batting.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Matt Conley. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That will back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Jefferson Caro. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. The 1-2. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second. Popped up. Settles under this one. And it's caught for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Gavin Cross next up for the Braves. The Braves up big in this one. Here in the late stages of game 2. On the ground to third. Out number 3. So one hit is all they.
Win by 7 runs. It's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know the offense is very capable of putting up runs. Good job.
This one ends. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Simon Perez.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
This one chopped up the middle. The throw to first. Now 2 out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance.
So one out, nobody on. At the plate, Aiden Miller. 3-2. That one lifted to left. Can't get there, base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough.
Now batting, the left fielder, Matt Conley.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Man at first, one away. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off. World Series Game 3. And now the shortstop, Richard Wong. Line drive. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Conley.
And that one fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Here's the center fielder, Douglas Francisco.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Hit hard, that gets through. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
All over that one right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Matt Conley.
Conley.
Perez back to work. Ball one, no strikes.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Come on. Makes a nice running catch.
The batter, the third baseman, Brady.
One down, runner at first. Brady House next up for the Braves. The tying run at the plate. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score in a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Sebastian Walcott digs in now. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Squeezes it, and that's the. Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. The Atlanta Braves and the Detroit Tigers. About to get started here. And on the mound in this one, Edmundo Ruiz. What should we keep an eye on here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Kicks and deals. And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. Line drive.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the DH, Daryl Peralta.
The designated hitter, Daryl Peralta.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Can't get there, base hit.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able.
The left fielder, number 20.
Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam.
The batter, the catcher.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Jefferson Caro. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That's a base hit. Around third. The throw into second.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a...
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Conley.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Veen in pursuit. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So no runs. The fourth game of the World Series. And here's the first baseman, Bill Canning. The wind of the pitch. This one smacked out to left center. And there's a hit.
Now batting, right fielder.
Man at first, and now the right fielder, Zach Veen. Canning on at first, nobody out. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That gets down for a hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third, and he's out easily.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement on the ball.
Here's the left fielder, Matt Conley, 1 for 3.
Matt Conley.
Popped up. Canning in position. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Braves strand one, and they're down 7-5. Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much.
So just about set now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Victor Vega. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
And at second with one away, here's the veteran outfielder, Matt Conley. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base. Back at Comerica Park. And now the center fielder, Douglas Francisco. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
He was all over that first pitch fastball.
Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. And that's a strike.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-1.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level. But that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's...
And now the switch hitting catcher, Andy Rodriguez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That's a base hit around third. The throw in. The tag out.
Just the classic case of ignoring your third base coach. The stop sign was clear as day.
2 outs, runner at first. And next to hit for Detroit, Douglas Francisco. 2 outs. Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Conley.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Conley in his 11th season, 28 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And now 1-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
On the ground to the left. Tosses to first, and that is that. World Series Game 5. And now it's going to be Aiden Miller. That one is absolutely belted. Conley ranging back, leaping, and he brought it back.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
And now the right fielder, Zach Veen. The Braves leading by 2 here in Game 5 of the World Series. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now battle.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel in.
The left fielder.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Conley. His 2-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Francisco drifts towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Aiden Miller. And the pitch. There's a line drive to left field. Base hit.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. in an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this one. They get the win, and the series continues. Who knows? Maybe they'll get right back in it.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves,
welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. It's been a heck of a series so far, Singy, and you have to figure that will only continue here in Game 6. Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Chris Escobar. What should we keep an eye on here?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And the pitch. Swung on, belted. That's back. Leaping, and he brought it back.
Thought he's going to get to jog around the bases after it left the bat, but the left fielder said, not today. Goes up, and he brings that in.
Now the left fielder, Matt Conley.
No left fielder.
This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
The 0-2. That's inside. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. And that one almost hit him. And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece and stays alive.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
At the belt and fires. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. End of the first from Truist Park. No score. Top of the second. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Endy Rodriguez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That one the other way. Conley pulls it in on the run.
That is good. The third baseman. The left fielder, number 20.
This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Headed down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Fastball for a strike.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
And ball one. All tied up here in game 6. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Rodriguez gathers, throws to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel.
And next up for the Tigers, Aiden Miller.
The batter, the third baseman, Aiden Miller.
The pitch. Liner, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third, and he's out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
Back at Truist Park, bottom of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Matt Conley.
The left fielder, Matt.
The line and the pitch. Misses inside, and that is ball one. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it's off the top of the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So the tying run at second. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had a look in, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And at second. Wouldn't chase that time.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Runner takes off for third. Throw to third. Save.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
hit in the air, center field. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And this game is tied in the 7th.
Productive at bat for sure right there. Nice sac fly. Ties up the ball game.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And next to hit for Detroit, Daryl Peralta. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game late here in Game 6. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. There comes the throw. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Trying to take the lead in the late going. Can't blame them, but the defense was having none of that. Close play at the dish. The tag applied just in time, and we'll push on with a tie ball game.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Matt Conley next up for the Braves. 1 for 3. That one's in there. 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Bounce to the left side. Tosses across the first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Back here in Atlanta, we're in extras here, and the batter will be the shortstop, Richard Wong. Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air, left side. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Douglas Francisco. The pitch. In the air, left field. Conley tracks it down for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first.
So up next, Matt Conley. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Fought off foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Way high with that one. And 1-1.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Francisco settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jefferson.
1 down. Here's the left fielder, Matt Conley.
The left fielder.
He's a guy who does it all with the lack of contact in today's game. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat. But this team does not want to let him beat him.
Winning run is at first here in the bottom of the 13th. Wong, 1 at second, and that's it. They are World Series champions.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans.
Mm-hmm.